Yeah, State. Man, I love that intro. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on a Wednesday night, a little early tonight because we had to make some minor adjustments to accommodate my co-host who is here. She's back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm back. Call me Ti. Let them know.
Yes, indeed. Welcome in. Everybody watching, thank you guys for joining. This is the Black and Gold Show, Bama State Women's Flag Football Edition. I'm your host, JB. That's my wonderful co-host, my partner, the ambassador for flag football, advocate for women's sports, Miss Jocelyn Thomas. How you doing?
I am doing fine. I'm doing amazing. I'm out here. I'm outside, as the young people would say. I'm
Man,
at
where
a.
you at?
I'm in Atlanta. For those
Hmm.
that don't know, I kind of be a little bit of everywhere, but I kind of reside between Orlando, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, and of course Montgomery, Alabama, because I'm a Gump Town girl at heart. So you'll see me kind of moving and shaking a lot. But I'm covering a new was a newer, I'll say a newer league, women's national football conference, and the team, the Atlanta Truth, is who I'm covering this season. And I'm at their last practice before their first home opener Saturday, March 28th. So if you are in driving distance, pull up. It's at 7 p.m. And I'm also staying down because I'm a guest speaker tomorrow for a sports panelist at Spelman University. So I have a
Oh,
lot of ties to Atlanta,
yeah.
and I kind of love, you see I'm repping.
I see it. I see it. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
But
Okay.
Atlanta's been good to me, so I when I get a chance, I always pull up in Atlanta. But I don't want to talk about that because I have missed my girls, and don't be thinking because I'm in Atlanta, I won't be at the games in Florida. I
Mm.
will 1000% be in attendance for the games this weekend. I'm excited about that. I know I talked to a lot of the ladies via social media. I know I've been MIA, but I've been, as T I would say, just doing my job.
Well, it's wonderful to have you back live in location, man. You
I'm
know,
excited.
hey, it's great. It's great. This is a big weekend for Bama State Flag. Going down to Florida. We're gonna talk about these two big games coming up. And we
Real
just
quick,
gonna get
shout out to my girl, Janaya Randy Moss Oliver, who is a Floridian. She is from Miami-Dade County, so I know she's very excited about the Florida games. Had to give a shout out to my girl.
absolutely, absolutely. So 1000%. But it's gonna be a great show tonight. We're not gonna hold y'all too long. Everybody that's watching this live, make sure to go follow Jocelyn Knows Sports on all social media platforms. Go over to her
Mhm.
YouTube channel, hit the like button, subscribe to it. If you're watching on hers, come over to mine. Sports Talking with JB. Do the same thing. We are simulcasting right now, as we will do throughout the season, covering women's flag football. Now, we got to talk about these sponsors. Then we're going to get right into it tonight. Uh, First things first, we are sponsored by Jack Ingram Mercedes Benz, proud sponsor of the Sports Talking with JB Podcast Network. If you're in the market for a new Benz or any pre-owned vehicle, visit the website right there, jackingrammercedes.com. Check them out, or you can pull up if you in the gump. 217 Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, Alabama. Jack Ingram Mercedes Benz, proud sponsor of the Sports Talking with JB Podcast Network. Also sponsored by my favorite, your favorite, his favorite, her favorite apparel brand when it comes to the Alabama State Hornets in the HBCU community, the Yard Apparel brand. Check them out. They got new gear coming. My guy sent me a shirt. Jocelyn, I got to get you one too.
Let me
But
get a hat. Everybody
we
know.
got
Everybody
the
know I rock the hat.
I got to get you one made. They coming
Okay.
though.
Okay.
The yardapparelbrand.com, ladies and gentlemen, is where you can go get your gear, get geared up for the season. We got a big weekend in a couple weeks. I'm going to talk about that later. But for now, go check them out, man. Great sponsors for the Black and Gold show, most definitely. Now, we got some action in the chat. What's up, Sanquinetta? Thank you.
Hey, friend.
Thank you for joining. Y'all come in the chat, man. Leave us a comment. Let us know you're rocking with us tonight.
Yeah,
All
Hornet Sam, let me go and get in the chat so I can let you know what size I am.
right. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna do this right here now. This is what we're doing. We got some big games coming up. So right now, if you're looking at this, well, I'm looking at it, the second half of the schedule is on my right, but it may be on your left, right?
Mhm.
So we on the second half, we on the back end of the schedule, the toughest part of the schedule, if you want to say that, where we got the road trip. That's why I named this episode Road Tripping, because we going to Florida, right? We got 2 games, Friday and Saturday. And then we got a week off. We got Life University in Marietta. Then we got the big black and gold game, and we got the big Fiesta Bowl thing coming up soon. So
they on the move.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We gotta definitely lock in right now. So spring break was last week. We didn't have any shows last week on spring break. So but I did get to chop it up with Sade Baker and Kiana Kilolo Westerland Monday, actually. And those interviews are up on the channel. I got a snippet from them I'm gonna play in just a minute. But I want to tell you this too, Jocelyn, and everybody else. I got a sneak peek at the practice Monday from a distance, and it looked like we got some. The offense was cooking. I would say, yeah. Shout out to Coach Fuller. I think they got some new plays, but they look good from what I saw from a distance, like I would say, and they seem to be preparing themselves for this weekend very well because they will need it. So I mean, these teams are great. Let's do this right here. Let's show everybody what we at. So Warner University, that's the number 1 team in this.
That's the Friday game.
Yeah. That's the Friday game. So this is the top 25 from women's college football on YouTube, on Instagram. They composed this list of schools, its rankings. They've been doing it all season. We've been tapping in with them. So Warner is actually 12-0. And I'm gonna talk about Warner right quick. So we playing 2 teams. We got Warner and Weber International is number 9 on the list. So let's talk about Warner real quick, Jocelyn. I got some notes for them. And this game is Friday, March 27th. I can put that on the screen. Let me put it on the screen right now. I see y'all in the chat, man. Make sure y'all keep hitting the like button, keep sharing this out. So these are the next road games. Friday, you got Warner University, 3 p.m. That's Central Time, 4 p.m. Florida time. So they're in Lake Wales, Florida. Number 1 team in the nation right now, undefeated, and they've been putting BTA on everybody.
Yeah.
BTA. I'm talking about these scores. Listen, these are real scores. 90-0, 83-0, 81-0, 66, 65, 65, 66. These are real scores. They've been putting BTA on everybody. The only close game they've had was 32-20 against Life University out of Marietta, a team we will be playing in a few weeks. So let me throw this at you, Jocelyn, and I want you to piggyback off me. They're averaging 64 points per game. A lot of teams haven't scored against them, like I just mentioned. Life got 20 on them. And the quarterback, number 7, Catherine Hutchison, she got 102 touchdown passes, only 3 interceptions, and she's thrown for 4,300 yards. That is crazy numbers.
Outrageous.
Insane. So I'm looking at that. Okay, she might be the GOAT right now. Now, they got 3 wide receivers with 20 or more touchdowns. So you're looking at a high-powered offense, and they don't give a damn about no mercy rule, as you see from the scores. They don't care about the mercy rule. Defensively, they got 45 interceptions as a team, so that's tough. That's 45. You averaging damn 4-5 interceptions per game. And led by number 12, Jessica Finley, who has 12 interceptions. So Jocelyn, what you thinking about this game right here against Warner University? Give me your honest opinion.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Florida teams compete really hard. Down in Florida, it's a lot of sunshine, but it's a lot of B to A as well. Football is culture down there. You know, you got the great Lamar Jackson from Florida. You got um, a lot of big name stars there, and they got the IMG Academy, which
Yeah.
produces a lot of different stars as well.
Hmm.
So, is that my friend?
That's one of the things.
But I say that because there are 5 teams from Florida on this list, which doesn't shock me too much. But
Right.
with that being said, Warner is the best of the best just because they've been playing together for a long period of time. And I think just with football, flag football expanding the way it is, people forget that some of these D2 and D3 teams have been playing together for years. Most of the girls have spent their entire collegiate career, on those teams. But I do think it's a way around. So when I was looking at the one game where someone actually put points on the board, Life University, they did a
Hmm.
lot of short dump off passes. And
Ooh.
you and I have kind of spoke about that a lot with our team. We do well with that. I think if we can withstand the rain, right? They like what you said, she like 102 touchdown passes with a 3 interception ratio.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
not a team you can ease up on defense with. So like
No.
not to quote Coach Poole, but defense really does win games. So them putting up 90 points or 60 points to me is worse on the opponent than it is of credit to the actual team.
Hmm.
It's a difference from losing and getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, did you at least pinch them?
Right.
But so I think that defense will help, and then I think some of the short passes. I know Aubrey likes to air it out a lot, but I think this is a particular game where the 2 quarterback switch ups, like they kind of sometimes do, will be
Yeah.
beneficial because not only do you get those short dump off passes to your Sade or Kilolo, but you
Mhm.
also can use your mobile quarterback.
Yeah. Absolutely. And and it feels like it needs to be a game to piggyback off of you where time of possession is gonna matter, first
Yep,
downs, and
and
definitely
staying in it.
yes, keep it close.
You got to keep it close. They're not a
Yeah,
team that you're going to come back from.
I feel like you go down 2 touchdowns, it might be done. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it
Yeah.
within one score. Yeah. So
And
I
I say
mean,
score first.
yeah, absolutely. That's
I
key.
I think they need to score first to kind of set the tone because Warner's the top dog. They're used to beating opponents down, but the best way you can get your first lick is you punch them in the face as soon as you get out there in the ring. So I think they need to draw blood first
Hmm.
and just kind of keep that intensity going the entire game. Because I think was it their first home game? You and I kind of agreed that they started off, foot on gas, but they started to
Yep,
neutralize it once they started to run up the score.
that's
Uh-uh.
true. Yeah,
You got to keep the foot on the gas with Warner. Same thing with
absolutely.
Weber. Because,
Yeah.
I know we're going to get into Weber, but it's a short turnaround too.
Hmm. Yep. Because you playing okay. First game you got is a afternoon game, so you're playing at
Yep.
like 3, and then the next game you're gonna play in the morning time, and then I think they're gonna hit the road after. And they're actually leaving tomorrow, so they're gonna travel tomorrow on Thursday, and
Hmm.
so they can actually be ready for Friday, right? So I think they'll be up for it. At least it's not an early Friday game, so you got that
Yeah,
whole.
it's 4 p.m. Florida time.
Mhm.
One thing is going to be hot. Like Florida is hot. It ain't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
cool like other states right now.
yeah.
But you have so many different players from different climates. Some of them are from Florida, one of them from Japan, the other one from Nevada. So like they're all from different geographical locations. I don't think the weather will play that big of a part.
Hmm.
But I think with both teams, like because when I looked at Weber, the only touchdowns like they beat Weber 13. No, Life University beat Weber 12-13. I
Hmm.
want to say it was 2 running touchdowns that won the game.
Mm,
So again, I think the philosophy needs to be more short, choppy throws and run plays.
yeah.
Like you can air it out, but I mean,
You can't
these
turn it
teams
over.
exactly, and these teams ain't no punk when it come to defense as well. Like I think you spit off a lot of offensive statistics, which they have been dominant,
Mhm.
offensively, but also defensively because they've been holding teams to no score or less
Right.
than 20 points.
And 45 interceptions is crazy for what, 12 games.
Yep. So it's
That's
like, you gotta take care of the ball, and the more you air it out, the more you make yourself vulnerable.
absolutely. So let's hear from one of the players. I asked them a question the other day about this. Actually, Kilolo. Let's hear from Kilolo right
My
quick.
girl.
What are some things that you think you guys can do a little better leading up into this big opportunity to play these two teams in Florida this weekend?
Yeah, I think that the two teams that we play this weekend are very good. They're very they've played for a couple years, so they're a little bit more experienced when it comes to their team chemistry and things like that. But again, I think it's just a confidence thing. I think if we go out there and just have good energy and have confidence and start off strong, we're going to do great. We execute every time if we start like that. So, yeah.
Right.
She hit the nail on the head, right?
She know the game. She is a student of the game in more ways than one.
Yeah, absolutely. Start off strong, man. Go out there, build some confidence. Don't be scared of looking at the win-loss record. Just go out there ready to play ball. If anybody gonna be ready, Kilolo gonna be ready.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think all the girls are going to be ready.
Mhm.
I think this is a game I could see Sade having a big game.
Yes.
I would love to kind of see Janiyah post up a bit more, almost more of a tight end role than wide receiver, just for this particular matchup.
Mm-hmm. And Jasmine too, man. Jasmine, far as
she got them burners now.
She can get open, right? So I feel like, okay, let's get Jasmine in a little of the shorter routes so she can get out in space as well too. I think they cooking though. Like I say, I saw
you saw them doing some plays and stuff out there.
I feel confident. Not saying we're gonna go out there and win both games, but we want to win them both. But I feel like we come out there with a split. That's great. I don't feel like we need to come home with 2 L's.
I'm gonna be honest, it's no shade to you. I ain't never seen them lose.
Well, you won at the Huntington game. That's why.
So I feel like that good luck charm gonna be in the building, honestly.
Okay, well, you know what? I feel a little more confident. Now I feel a little more confident. All right, so let's talk about the second game.
Okay.
Weber International University, the Warriors. So that game is Saturday. They're in Batson Park, Florida. They're 9-2, number 9 on this top 25. Their only losses were to St. Francis University, 21-12, and they lost last Saturday to Life University, 13-12. So you lost by an extra point.
You see, Life keep creeping up.
That's what I'm saying. And where's Life on this? They number 5, 6. See, Life is number 6.
I feel like a good outcome of this weekend kind of let us know what we can do with Life.
Yep, because we got to go see them in a couple weeks. So
yep.
But they have wins over Reinhardt University 41-0. They beat Point University 20-6, which beat us. They beat Florida Memorial 45-0 and Siena Heights 40-26. Now they're only averaging 28 points a game. The opponent's only averaging 8 points. Their quarterback, Lazari, I don't want to mess up her name.
I feel like you already did.
I know.
We're gonna call her Lizzie.
Name is Herrera, though. Herrera.
We're gonna call her Lizzie.
Lizzie. Number 23. Put it like that. Number 23, the quarterback. She has 33 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 2,400 yards. But she got 2 big play wide receivers. And number 3, Riley Bozer, has 13 touchdowns. And then number 5, Caitlin Samundi, has 11 touchdowns. So those are her 2 top playmakers with double-digit touchdowns. I feel like this is a game right here that not only that we can win, but I feel like we better win, especially if the Warner game doesn't turn out in our favor. We need to bounce back that next morning against Weber, a team that just lost, coming off a loss to Life in a close game, low-scoring game. I feel like we have a better chance at knocking off Weber and coming home on the bus feeling good about ourselves. What do you think about this game, Jocelyn?
I feel like both games are winnable. I ain't gonna never say they not. I
Mhm.
just feel like the Weber game is probably more in reach. It's more even playing field.
Mhm.
I think the same rules kind of apply. Defense,
Mm.
um, especially with those two lockdown receivers. Like if the ball don't get thrown their way, then they can't catch it. But
Hey, right.
but I mean, I know in that first game that we were at, it was too many flag pulls slash sacks to even count. So we kind of
Mhm.
need that same energy against Weber.
Yes.
Because they quarterback ain't the female Patrick Mahomes like Warner's is. So,
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
should be able to catch her a little faster. And then
Yeah.
I think it's the same mentality. I personally like morning time games. People wake up more refreshed. They less distracted. They're getting right to it. So
Mhm.
I think, and it won't be as hot. So I think the Saturday game, the aesthetics align for a win.
Right. Right. Yeah. And then okay, we got to go ahead and get this game because we got to get on the road. But at the same time, man, either way, if we win on Friday, you want to complete it. You want to, get both of them. But if you lose on Friday, you absolutely want to get that Saturday game. So this game, I feel like, is very important. Both games are, but you don't want to go home with that L, right? You don't want to
I
go.
agree. I think both games have to be a must-win mentality just because right now we have a losing record. And you only have 2 games left after that. So you've played more games than you have left on the schedule, basically. So if you
Yeah,
don't if we don't improve it that way, it makes it a little tougher to go into the Fiesta Bowl. Like we want people to revere us the same way they revering Warner.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, and depending on how they put the records out, I think we have more wins, but I don't know how they do that because we did beat Andrew College, which is not on the schedule. Yes, they are. We beat Hendrix College, which is not shown on our schedule, but it counts. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I man, and that was the last game we played. So we are actually coming off of a win. The disappointing loss to Huntington that was really close that we should have won, but then we put BTA on Hendrick College. We've been off a whole week, 2 weeks because of spring break.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're getting back into the groove. And I like the fact that they do conditioning in the mornings and then early in the day. They go practice on the afternoons. So I think they will be in great shape once they get to Florida and ready to go. Let's hear from Sade Baker real quick about the
My
game.
girl.
Season's halfway through the season. Y'all have 2 big games coming up in Florida this coming week. So what are you going to do to prepare yourself for those games coming up?
Mentally stay stable. Definitely talk to my dad every day leading up to this. And keep working. Like sometimes we take breaks, but this whole way leading up, I'm just gonna keep being on the field, keep being on the field, keep being on the field, and even working with defense. Even though I'm not gonna be on defense in Florida, but just in case, I'm gonna be working with defense too.
So she gonna be ready. She's trying to be ready. So she's trying to be ready. So she won't. She's gonna stay ready. So she won't have to get ready. You feel me?
Born ready.
Yeah, yeah. And
Oh, I
I
thought they were
love.
throwing me the ball out here for a minute. I thought I was about to being what's that, Boys in the Hood, the saxophone going off in the back because it's about to knock me on out of here.
Nah, they ain't gonna hit you. But as Sade was saying, just that mentality of staying ready, staying prepared each and every day. And I like what Coach Eddie Robinson always say, win the day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you get up in the morning, you say you're Hornet Creed, you want to win that day, whatever you're doing. And I know Coach Poole, the way they talk about how Coach Poole is so motivational, how it's so serious, right? He's gonna have those girls so ready to play that I don't see why not win both games, Jocelyn.
I honestly feel like they're prepared. Like most of them are winners. Like, they come from a winning pedigree, whether it's from the high school level or different tournament competitive level. I
Yep.
think the losses that they've taken them to the chin. So I think, most of them want to avenge their losses,
Yeah, you got to, man. And it's too much talent on this team. It's too much talent on the roster. But as Kilolo said, those teams we're going to play have been playing longer. They have a little more chemistry than we have. So we have to just play to our strengths. Whatever the strengths is, you got to play to it and just play together. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's going to be the key for Alabama State to come home with some dubs following this road trip down to Florida, which is it's about a 7-hour trip. It's not close.
It ain't too close.
So
I ain't driving it myself. But yeah.
this is
it's not too bad. It could be depending. It could be between 7 to 9 hours, traffic and stuff like that. But I think they're gonna come prepared. But one thing I would like to make sure, or if they're listening, in-game adjustments. Like if something ain't working, it just ain't working. Like if you keep throwing the ball over the middle and it's getting picked off, pick another play.
Right.
Live to see another down, because like not getting enough first downs can kill you too.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's what we talked about after the last time we were on. Getting in the red zone, once you cross that 50, you got to convert. You got to go ahead and get in that end zone because you're not kicking no field goals. We can't kick field goals. So it's either you're going to get the touchdown or you're not going to get anything. So you just got to come away with the points once you get close right there. I know we can air it up down the field. Yeah. We didn't hit Janaya plenty of times deep. We didn't Kilolo. Hell, Sade done ran a 70-yard touchdown. So we know we can go with the long play. It's about once we get within 20 yards, can we finish?
But there's those that's in play adjustments though. Like if you're calling the same play and that play isn't working, after the third time, you might need to adjust to something else. Because like how you said, you have all those playmakers who have the ability to create for themselves. I don't care if you throw that ball up 50 feet in the air. Janaya gonna snatch that thing down. So you don't necessarily have to overthink it either.
Yeah. She coming down with it, man. 9 times out of 10, she coming down, man. 99 out of 100, she coming down.
You're so crazy.
So, hey, man, shout out to those girls, man. Aubrey, we need Aubrey to play her best game.
And I need Shelby to give me at least 30 sacks.
Oh, she got to come with
it. She need to give me 10 for each game I missed.
Come on with it now. Yeah. Hey, you see, we already halfway through the season and we calling out stats we want them to do.
Yeah. Because I know they can do it. Yeah, we know what they're capable of.
We've seen it too many times, so it's gonna be great, man. I'm locked in. Jocelyn's locked in, even though she over there in the A right now with her ATL. She rocking it right now. But like I say, man, we still here, and we told you guys we're gonna give you flag football coverage all season long.
All season. And lock in with us April 11th. We got something special planned. Well, lock in with us regardless, but double lock in with us April 11th.
Listen, I'm gonna talk to you off the air about April 11th because we gonna cook up something for that.
Hornet Sam, I hope you got something for me.
Hornet Sam, pull up. We need everybody to pull up. I'm getting with the FIB Forever, my brother. Football Alumni Association. They're gonna be doing some things. I got some special coming up too. Locking in with them. So y'all just make sure. Y'all tap in with us, man. Hornet Sam gonna be there. Everybody that told me they coming, they better come.
I trust them. I trust them.
Yeah, absolutely. So y'all make sure y'all follow Jocelyn Knowles Sports on all social media platforms. We ain't gonna hold you too much longer. We got to go because she out here. She got to work.
I might suit up. I still got that dog in me. I still got that dog in me.
You don't have any more eligibility. Wait a minute, this pro, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't need no eligibility. You just need to put on some pads.
I just don't want to show out nobody out here. This might be the last time they invite me.
Hey, make sure you sign that waiver. Sign that waiver now. We don't need you. We putting no hammies or nothing like that. Sign the waiver now.
You
Make sure
ain't lying. I'm with you when you're right. I am with you when you're right.
we don't need you now. I don't want you on no crutches or.
I'll be there Friday. I don't care if one of them got to roll me on the field. I'm there.
All right, man. Well, make sure you stay locked in. And make sure y'all stay locked in, man. This has been a great show. That's my co-host, Jocelyn Knows Sports, Jocelyn Thomas right there, man. I'm JB. We're going to get out of here, and we'll holler at y'all, I guess, Sunday, right, for the recap.
Yes, I'm coming with all the action. JB, you've been covering down for me, so I'm going to cover down for him this weekend, and I'm bringing everything to him.
It's going down. It's going down. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Please hit the like button. Follow Jocelyn Knows Sports. Follow Sports Talk with JB, and we're going to get up out of here. Y'all have a good one, and go Hornets!
Black and gold.